Hare Krishna, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhatta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhatta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhatta Vrinda. We continue reading from chapter 9, Adi Leela, text 45. Malihana Raksha Ha ilan eta ichhate sarva pranira upakar haya riksha haite. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Although I am acting as a gardener, I also want to be the tree, for thus I can bestow benefit upon all. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the most benevolent personality in human society because his only desire is to make people happy. Lord Chaitanya is called Mahavadanyaya by Srila Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami says Mahavadanya to Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya is most munificent, most compassionate. His only desire is to make people happy. His Sankirtana movement is especially meant for the purpose of making people happy. He wanted to become the tree himself because a tree is said to be the most benevolent living entity. In the following verse, which is from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 22, Text 33, Krishna himself highly praises the existence of a tree. So Lord Chaitanya is saying, I want to be the tree also. We are going to hear the glories of the tree in the next verse. That's why he's saying he wants to be a tree. Lord Chaitanya wants us to be happy. By accepting this Sankirtana movement, we can gain the highest valuable, the most valuable treasure, that is Krishna Prema, love of Krishna, simply by engaging in the Sankirtana movement. By the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, we can revive our love of Krishna. Aho esham varam janmaha sarva prani upajvinam sujane yeva yesham vai vimukhayanti narthinaha. Just see how these trees are maintaining every living entity. Their birth is successful. Their behavior is just like that of great personalities. For anyone who asks anything from a tree never goes away disappointed. So Krishna is glorifying a tree because the tree is tolerant. Tree gives us shade when we are too hot. A tree provides us with fruits, with flowers. And when we want the fuel, we cut down the tree, and the tree lets us do that without protesting. According to Vedic civilization, Kshatriyas are considered to be great personalities because if anyone goes to a Kshatriya king to ask for charity, the king will never refuse. The trees are compared to those noble Kshatriyas because everyone derives all kinds of benefits from them. Some people take fruit, others take flowers, others take leaves, others take twigs, and others even cut the tree, and yet the tree gives to everyone without hesitation. So Kshatriya, the leaders of society, they would be very charitable. That was one of the duties of a Kshatriya, the king. And we have heard also in history, or if you go to this king, he'll never refuse charity. We hear so many kings have that fame of being charitable. Yeah. We were hearing recently, Jarasan was one such king. Although he was a kind of a demoniac king, but he still was very charitable. Karan was also very charitable. So the tree is being compared to the Kshatriya, that the tree is very charitable. And Krishna is praising this quality of the tree. Unnecessarily cutting trees without consideration is an example of human debauchery. The paper industry cuts many hundreds and thousands of trees for its mills. And with the paper, so much rubbish literature is published for the whimsical satisfaction of human society. Unfortunately, although these industrialists are now happy in this life by dint of their industrial development, they do not know that they will incur the responsibility of killing these living entities who are in the form of trees. So trees are living entities too. Krishna says that we take whatever is needed, but when we overindulge, we get there is sinful reactions, of course, in everything that we do, Every endeavor will have some sort of a flaw in it. But when we are um, for our own selfish reasons, when we overdo it. So Prabhupada is pointing this out to us that we are destroying trees to print literature which is garbage. Because now with internet, many people are reading on the internet, but yet there is a lot of paper being consumed, a lot of literature is being produced, which is not even worthy of reading. And then this will have karmic reactions. Laws of karma are very intricate. It's very difficult for us to even point out. This verse quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken by Lord Krishna to his friends when he was taking rest underneath a tree after his pastime of stealing the clothes of the gopis, Vastra Haran Leela. So Krishna is praising the quality of the tree. He's resting now with his friends. He has finished his pastimes with the gopis of stealing their clothes. And now he's resting under the tree and he's praising the tree. Quoting this verse, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us that we should be tolerant like trees and also beneficial like trees, which give everything to the needy persons who come underneath them. So the Shikshastakam are the 8 verses that are left by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the 3rd verse of the Shikshastakam is the foundation. Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami says we should tie this verse around our neck beads, around our neck. And in that mood, we will be able to constantly chant the holy name. Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahisnuna amanena manadena kirtanya sada harihi. That one should be more humble than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, giving respect to all others, not expecting any for ourselves. And in that state of mind, we can constantly chant the holy name. So being more tolerant than a tree, Chaitanya is saying, be tolerant and beneficial means we give Krishna consciousness to everyone. That is the highest benefit we can give. Give Krishna to everyone. Give the Hare Krishna mantra to anyone and everyone. A needy person may derive many advantages from trees and also from animals. But in modern civilization, people have become so ungrateful that they exploit the trees and animals and kill them. These are some of the sinful activities of modern civilization. So Srila Prabhupada is pointing out to us that how we have become so, we take so much misadvantage, or exploit even the trees and animals who are being beneficial to us. They're helping us and we are not protecting them. Whereas there should be cooperation between all living entities for a healthy coexistence and everyone to advance, gradually go back home, back to Godhead. So Lord Chaitanya's order is that the duty of every living entity should be that we become Krishna conscious. We chant Hare Krishna, we hear about Krishna, and we give this Hare Krishna mantra to others. Are there any questions or comments? Stop here for today. Okay. Thank you so much for listening and joining in Bhagavad Bhagavatam, Shri Chaitanya Caritamrita ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta ki jai, Hare Krishna.